All right, welcome to the Manufacturers Network. Here's Lisa.
Hey, it's Lisa Ryan. Welcome back to the Manufacturers Network podcast. So here's a quick question for you. When's the last time you recognized someone on your team and it actually meant something to them? In manufacturing, we all know that recognition matters, but here's the problem. Too often it's generic, forced, or inconsistent. When that happens, it loses its power completely. Today, we're diving into recognition that sticks, the kind that makes people feel genuinely valued, inspires loyalty and engagement, and won't break your budget or feel awkward or forced. This episode is brought to you by Grategy, where we help manufacturing leaders create cultures people want to work in and nobody wants to leave. Through the 6 gears of Grategy, we give leaders practical tools to strengthen their teams and drive results, from onboarding to leadership development to recognition strategies that work. You can learn more at lisaryanspeaks.com. So here's why recognition matters more than you think. Recognition is probably one of the most underutilized and misunderstood tools for retention in manufacturing. I've heard everything from why should I thank my employees for doing their job to calling recognition coddling. Let me be clear. You don't need to thank your employees for doing anything, ever. However, if you don't, there's probably someone else who will make that employee feel appreciated and valued, and they'll leave your organization to join that company. As for the coddling comment, I really don't understand how acknowledging the good work of your people keeping your business running could be seen as unnecessary or uncomfortable. If you're naturally an extrovert or people person, expressing appreciation might come easily. But if you're more introverted or don't typically express feelings of appreciation, try approaching this as a science experiment. Start actively noticing your employees and the good work they're doing. And if they're not used to hearing positive feedback from you and you make an authentic attempt to give it, your efforts will be deeply appreciated. So here's what I hear constantly from clients and audience members. They lost a fantastic employee who was lured away by a better offer from another organization. Of course, when that employee got to the new company and discovered how toxic the culture was, not only did they want to come back to their original workplace, they were willing to do so for the same salary they'd been making before they left. The truth is that people don't just want a paycheck, they want to know that their work matters and that somebody notices. Lack of recognition is consistently cited as one of the top reasons employees leave. Yet many leaders still think recognition has to be a grand gesture or a formal award or an annual event. It doesn't. So let's tackle the biggest misconceptions about workplace recognition. Myth number 1, recognition has to be expensive. Here's the truth. Some of the most powerful recognition costs nothing. It's about timing, sincerity, and specificity. Consider implementing peer-to-peer recognition programs that allow employees to recognize one another. A best practice here is to acknowledge both the person receiving recognition and the person giving it. This increases accountability because employees see they have opportunities to be recognized by peers, not just by managers. Myth number 2, recognition should follow a set schedule. The truth? The best recognition is timely and tied directly to the behavior you want to see repeated. Not just, it's Employee of the Month time, so let's find someone. Think about it like airport security. When you see something, say something. When you see an employee going above and beyond, take a moment to recognize and appreciate them specifically for what they've done. Myth number 3, one size fits all. The truth, everyone likes to be recognized differently. For one person, public praise is motivating. For another, a private thank you means more. One of my all-time favorite tools that I share in my programs all the time is the All About Me sheet, where you can learn about employees' favorite candy bars, hobbies, sport teams, preferred gift cards, and more. By personalizing recognition specifically for them, they'll know that you're truly paying attention. So here are 4 strategies that are going to help you make recognition stick. Number 1, make it specific. Nice job is fine, but I appreciate how you help late to help us hit that deadline. Your extra effort made a huge difference is unforgettable. Specific recognition tells them exactly what they did right and reinforces that behavior. This reminds me of feedback I received from a program participant. He said, when I do something wrong, I get recognized 100% of the time. But when I do something well, it rarely gets noticed. Every time I share this story with audiences, there's always laughter because people recognize that this is the exact pattern in their own organization. So here's a quick action for you. In your next conversation, point out one specific behavior you appreciated and explain the impact that had. Strategy number 2, match the recognition to the person. Not everyone wants to be called out in a team meeting. Some thrive on public applause, others find it embarrassing. A handwritten note is also a powerful way to show tangible recognition for a job well done. And if you think your handwriting is terrible, well, suck it up in print. When you tell someone you appreciate them, you create a beautiful memory. But when you write it down, you create a treasure. Look for ways to create more treasures in your workplace. A quick action? Ask your team members, when you do something great, how would you like for me to recognize you? Keep notes in your phone or leadership journal so that you remember their preferences. Number 3, tie it to the bigger picture. Recognition becomes more meaningful when people see how their work connects to the company's purpose. That repair you made kept the line running, which means we hit our customer's delivery deadline. Feels much more impactful than, hey, thanks for fixing the machine. Several of my clients tie their recognition directly to company values, reinforcing not only the good work the employee is doing, but also the value they're demonstrating within the organization. So a quick action for you, when recognizing someone, connect their contribution to the company's mission or values. And strategy number 4, be consistent, not predictable. You don't have to recognize everyone the same way at the same time. In fact, that makes it feel routine. Instead, look for everyday wins and celebrate moments in real time. If you order pizza every time your employees complete a big project, it becomes an expectation, not a reward. So look for ways to be creative and shake things up. And a quick action? Challenge yourself to give at least one piece of specific, timely recognition each day this week. When you implement regular, authentic appreciation for your employees, you create a workplace that truly rocks. In our next episode, we're going to tackle access that empowers, how to remove barriers and give people the tools they need and make leadership approachable so employees can actually do their best work. This show is for you. So tell me your biggest workforce challenge. Message me on LinkedIn or email me at lisa@grategy.com, GRATEGY, and I may feature your question in a future episode. Thanks for joining me for this episode of the Manufacturers Network. I'm Lisa Ryan, reminding you that culture is not a perk, it's your strongest competitive advantage. See you next time.